here we are with another Roblox live stream. So, a bit of a late stream today because I was busy with stuff early in the day, but we are here now. So yeah, anyways, for those who tuned in last time to the last few Roblox streams, we were actually doing trial 4 for the kind of the UBG void style ARG. I don't know if trial 5 is out yet. We can find out right now. Looks like trial 5 is not, because it still says trial 4 up here. You can see right now, if we take a look at the badges, looks like 277 people have the badge now, so it's still not reached 300, you know, over the course of a week, because I think the last time I did this, I was the 235th person, I believe, so 235. Now it's at 277, so not close to 300. And also, you know, if you can see here, the amount of people that completed trial 3 is about 3,200, so still a huge difference. Like, you know, trial 1 and trial 2 is not that big, like 500. Over here is like 1,000 difference. This is like basically like a 3,000 difference. It's huge. And we're still waiting on trial 5. Now the thing is, like, 7stackin did say that there were never any delays. I think he's mentioned that in like the Discord server, which I don't know if that kind of means that trial 5 has always been out and we just haven't figured it out, or he's trolling. I don't know. Another thing I wanted to point out as well is this right here, entry point. So if we take a look over here, you might see something interesting, and that is the withdrawal. Now, don't pay attention to the date necessarily. You can see here it says April 16th, 2026, which is not, because in the description he writes that event date will be updated once the release date is actually determined. So this release date is not, it's just a placeholder. But the withdrawal map is officially coming out in entry point. Freelancers cut soon. This is pretty exciting because I haven't played entry point in a long time. Like, ever since we finished the financier and all the challenges, I haven't really been getting on entry point. I've just kind of been playing other games, and the only thing I can really do in the freelancers cut right now is just kind of play maps, get money, and then upgrade the characters to max. That's pretty much all I can do. I mean, I could if I wanted to, but it just depends. Right now my interest is not really in entry point. I'm just waiting until this map comes out and then we'll figure something out. Mostly my attention has been focused on the ARG, this one right here, the trials, but because the new trial hasn't come out, I can't really do anything about that. But anyways, in terms of what we are going to be doing today, there's a few things that we can do. You know, like, there are games that we have not finished yet. Like, for example, I think we were mentioning finding, like, at the end of the last stream, I was about to play like Finding Alvara, but the thing about Finding Alvara is that it takes a long time. I'm willing to actually solo Finding Alvara on my own, if Josh doesn't want to play it, but that depends. In terms of other games though, there are a few other ones that we could play. Some of these games are pretty interesting. Like their thumbnails look kind of interesting. I'm still waiting on some of the horror games that I've played in the past. Like, for example, The Curse. I think The Curse is actually really good. This one right here, but I don't think it's updated for a while. Like for part 3, yeah. So we already finished part 2 and everything. So The Curse is not new, or there's no new updates for The Curse. And I believe The Mimic is actually done now. There's like a whole new nightmare mode for The Mimic, or not new, but like something. And then this game also, so I go on After Nightfall. This is huge. Like, this is this game, like, the, you know, the what's it called? How do I phrase this? The building of this game is really good. Like, the animations, all of the, like, the storytelling, really nicely done. Oh, did not want to open that. But yeah, I already finished. We finished the first chapter of this, so we can't really do much more after that. So So now we're just kind of waiting on some of these games to update. All right, let's figure out what our first game is going to be today. So let me go ahead and move back. Let's take a look at our continue and see if there's anything interesting in here. We also did not finish the lanes. I think like we tried playing the lanes once. We never finished it because I had to cut it short. Rusty Plane we gave a few attempts to. I think we played shadow boxing battles last time with Josh, which is kind of cool. Speedrun 4. Speedrun 4 brings back a lot of memories. That looks like Kaiju number 8. Bewildered Chapter 2 revamped. I believe we finished almost all of Bewildered. Nightmare Run. Alright. What's this? SNK Rumbling. Not sure when I played this game. This is probably during the Roblox event. There's a bunch of games here that I don't know how they got on my continue page. Most likely because they were from that Roblox Egg Hunt event. Which I don't want to think back to that Egg Hunt event. Honestly. It just wasn't great. Alright. Hold on. Let me check Bewildered real quick and see if we actually did manage to beat this. So we didn't do this. We didn't do chapter 2 revamped. I think we did chapter 1 for sure. I believe chapter 2 got revamped as soon as we completed like the old chapter 2 or something. So we've never like completed this. Okay. Interesting. All right, maybe when Josh gets here we can actually play it. But before we do, yeah, I'm gonna wait for Josh in order to play a horror game because I feel like it'd be more fun. In the meantime, though, we could do something else. For example, we could continue on Critical Fantasy. We can also do a bunch of other stuff here. I don't know. To be honest with you, I never really plan out some of these Roblox streams. I just kind of go with whatever feels cool and then just play the game. I've been playing like games outside of Roblox a lot more. Like I've been playing this I actually played Fortnite with friends actually. I know, very surprising. You never really see me talk about Fortnite at all, but I mean, I do play it. And it's fun. It's very fun. I never play it alone, but I find it very fun with friends. Okay, let's start with, let's just do Critical Fantasy here, and then we'll go from there. Because last time we left off on this slot here where we were playing the, let's just go and click play. I forgot the name of the class. Level 31. No, that's not it. Okay, here we go. We can find it here. So it's called Crescendo Reverberation. It's basically like a music sort of class, in a way. All right. So one of the items that we have in our inventory for this is this thing right here. You can see it is the Apiary's Fury. This is the weapon that I got from defeating the Queen Bee. I believe it's a rare drop. It's level 65, so I'm not going to be able to use it until I reach 65. We managed to reach level 30 the other day, so that was pretty good. But yeah, we'll spend some time here, level up a little bit, and then we will continue from there. I've always had an interest in these like critical adventure, critical legends types of games. They've always been pretty cool for me. I remember just grinding through a lot of these back in the day. There was a game that was supposed to come out that was like this, called, I believe it's called Countless Worlds, but I guess it's not here. All right, let me go ahead and do this. It seems like it kept my encounter mode, which my encounter mode is supposed to be on party mode, but because no one from my party is here, we don't have to worry about that. So I could just change it back to single player mode and then just go from there. All right. We can turn up the sound a little bit on this. I believe it shouldn't be, there shouldn't be any copyright That should be fine. Okay, do that, do that. It is pretty tough because 3k, and then I also lose like a good amount of HP when I don't have my shield. So there we go, we got a heal. Because you do get a shield, as you can see, like if you take a look at my health bar, there's this kind of like yellow outline that is surrounding the green health bar, and that's basically the shield. So that's kind of the thing that you get rid of first when you take damage. So the shield goes first, and then after the shield is done, you'll start taking damage from your normal HP. And then also you have stat points and stuff. So right now I'm currently running a 22-20-20. I'm going to do a 21 on both here. Because I want to run like a slightly more like more balanced build, because I think in my other previous like the games that I played before, the previous ones that I played before, I went for like basically kind of like a balanced build, so going between health and damage. Now obviously putting more damage is like, you know, viable if you want to clear quickly, but also it makes it so that you're like way more way more tanky, or not tanky, you're way more squishy, so you could just die a lot easier. Anyways, let me go ahead and just I wanted to check something real quick. Oh yeah, that's right, I wanted to change my encounter mode. So yeah, combat mode, we're gonna go solo, and then yeah, graphics, I will probably bring this down. I think it was a bad idea to try to spike it up so high. I'm just gonna put this down to the lowest it can be. We don't need like huge render distance. Alright, so yeah, we're going to party. Let's go ahead and fight here. There we go. Alright. So yeah, so it's not necessarily too difficult to dodge some of these attacks. All you gotta do is just you know, they give you the red marker to tell you like where an attack's gonna go, and obviously you have to just adjust your movement in order to figure out, you know, where to go without taking damage. And when you I stepped on that one, and then when you hit your what I call the like these emblems or these tags, or whatever you want to call them, they give you a little bit of a like a jump, so you don't immediately just fall whenever you take it. So, and one of the classes in this game is also called combo, which if you, for example, let me kind of showcase this here. Okay. All right. So if you kind of let it sit for a while, they'll start to build up the amount of tags will start to build up, and then what you can do is just like 1 1 2, so you can build up like these combos and just start dealing a lot of damage. And you know, you don't necessarily have to do that. I think for a combo class you should do that, it's recommended, but for other classes I think you just take whatever tags are on the field without necessarily having to save. Each class works differently, so depending on whatever class you're playing, you know, you'll follow whatever's needed. Okay, and then also you have a special ability. Mine is Q. There we go. We got, see here, if you look on the bottom right, it's kind of hard to see because my avatar is there, but you can see there's like this button, this Q button, and that Q is basically like your ultimate in a sense. Okay, yeah, let's go here. Let's do a 22-22-22. And then you can see that on the bar there's like, I have some abilities. So my R is like a dash, 1 is like a jump boost, and then I have 2, which is basically like a fire spell. Now spells are not going to deal too much damage, at least for me right now, because I don't have any stats in like the magic stat. In order to deal a lot of damage via magic, you have to have a lot of magic, and then also have like a little bit of mana as well, because, you know, obviously in order to cast magic you have to have mana, and if you have no mana, then you can't cast magic, and if you can't cast magic, you can't really deal a lot of damage. So that's just something to keep in mind. Ooh, what is that? That is an apple. All right. Yeah. I feel like leveling up here is gonna take a little bit of time. Yeah. So if you can kind of see like the stats here. So there's strength, intelligence, vitality, and dexterity. I believe dexterity allows you to get crit, like it improves your crit chance. Vitality is obviously HP. Intelligence is probably your magic stat, like if you want to be a mage, and strength is obviously just like how much physical damage that you'll deal. Now, like when you play as a mage, you don't take any. I believe you don't take any strength because you're not dealing physical damage. You're doing magic damage. So, yeah. Go ahead and press Q here. Okay. Yeah, we are taking a little bit of damage, so you gotta be careful. And if you die, you just end up. I don't think there's any death penalty. You just kind of like die, and then you just come back. You just go back to the spawn point. And then HP, I believe HP recovers passively if you don't take any damage for a while. So you can kind of see here my HP is starting to build up again. There is like, yeah, so there is a cooldown. Like if you do take damage, it's going to be a while before you start healing. So yeah, there we go. We got level 34. Very good. Go ahead and put more stats into damage because I do want to clear these a little quicker. Okay. There we go. Okay, we're fighting 2 of them. This might be a bit of a tough battle. I have never fought 2 of them before, or at least I think I have, but it didn't turn out great. Yeah, sometimes you can end up getting like 2 enemies, which you can kind of see why it becomes more difficult because there's basically no place to land without getting hit. So yeah, there you go. And they also deal a lot of damage. And some of them have like delayed attacks. You can see here that attack has an orb on it, and then eventually it'll explode, and then that also deals damage. So we gotta be careful with those delayed attacks. Now, running into the enemy, like, you know, if you run into the enemy, it's not a problem. Like, for example, if I go up to the slime and just run through, I won't take any damage unless they're attacking from themselves. So yeah, the only way that you really take damage in this game is if you just run into their attacks. It's not too difficult to dodge, as long as you can position yourself good. Like for some enemies actually tend to do kind of like homing attacks, and if you don't plan accordingly, then you will end up just dying to them. So it's always good to be cautious. I'm getting a ping right now. Hold on, let me check something here. All right, there we go. Just had to respond to a DM real quick. Yeah, let's go ahead and put more stats into strength. We just want more damage because I think we are in a position where, you know, we're not necessarily taking that much damage. Like we are taking damage, but it's not to a point where we just get one shot instantly. So yeah. Just let me quickly check something before we continue here, and then I will get back to the game. But yeah, I would say this game is pretty grind intensive. If you want the best stuff, you're gonna have to definitely like grind for it. So just keep that in mind if you do plan to play this game. All right. So yeah. And then these are like donos. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and level up maybe like one more time, and then we'll switch games because yeah, I think like I'm not really in the mood to grind this. I just want to play a little bit just to kind of get myself back in the groove again. Okay, just gotta be careful here. 1, careful. 2. I could go into Sword Burst 2 if I wanted to, and I just don't feel like it right now. I know many of you are probably expecting me to play Swordburst 2 because like the updates that have come out, but I am just not interested right now. Like Swordburst 2 is the least of my concerns. It is just not something that I want to play. And it's not because like it's not because I think it's bad or anything. It's more of the fact that I just can't seem to find my spark for it. Let's go ahead and do this. All right, let's go ahead and switch games here. We level up one more time. Alrighty, so that game is done. I remember Josh was playing Lost Currents earlier. I still have not beat Rainfall actually. Rainfall was pretty tough. Let's see, anything that is interesting. Let's go ahead and go to like the recommended here. We have Blue Heater 2, Dungeon Lutify, Pixel Blade, Clover Retribution is probably Black Clover if I had to guess. Let me see. Sonic Speed Simulator, and Lego. This is I believe this is an escape room, right? Okay. Let's give this one a shot. Now, yeah, I've never really been, I mean, I love escape rooms. The only gripe that I have with escape rooms is the fact that like my head just hurts after escape room because I think way too much. Oh, what is that? Ooh, that was scary. All right. So let's go ahead and go into the entrance here. Let's start with like an easy one. I don't know if there's any easy ones. There's Jurassic Land, Fury of the Giant. There's Help, Midnight Terror. There's Ouija board. Duality. Where's the one with one that I saw in the thumbnail, the Martha one? I think I want to try that one. Yeah, would love Martha. This is the one that I want to try. Okay. Let's try this and try to figure out exactly. Escape room games on Roblox are kind of interesting, but let me see how complex it is. Like, one of my favorite escape room games on Roblox is called Terminal. Terminal is a great game. If you guys haven't tried it, go ahead and give it a try. But I want to try this one out and see what I can do. So it's third person. Choose your device, PC. Let's play. Okay, let's get into it. I did something horrible. P, please help me. No problem. We you know, that's what we're here for. With love, Martha. I love the graphics on this one. Look at this. You guys probably can't see it properly, but like it looks really nice. Okay, we have 60 minutes to finish this up. Let's go ahead and take a look at some stuff. Do times 2 whatever is inside, nothing changes. Do -3 whatever is inside, add 4 to whatever is inside. Okay, so that's interesting. Let's go ahead and return. Okay, let's see what this is. Graduation, silence, forever, scream, heartbeat. So something about those words. And then we have a bunch of keypads and a laptop. Okay. So yeah, like the moment that I feel like the moment I feel uneasy, I'm just gonna leave the game. And remember, that's just me because of like the way my head works. I cannot overthink. If I overthink, I'm gonna just start giving myself a headache here. DBAC. Okay, DBAC. So there's a DBAC with a keypad. There's also this symbol here, like some kind of finger on lip symbol with a 7. Scream poster. There's a time here that says 11:45. Okay, and this is probably the actual room to escape. Interesting. All right, with love, Martha. So we don't really have much to work with here. I'm just trying to figure out what's interactable and what's not. So we can interact with this book on the table here. Do -3 whatever's inside. Add 4 to whatever's inside. So all of these have to deal with like something inside. And then we have these 5 words, which I don't know. And there's a keypad you can type in. Okay. 60 minutes. So the fact that they're giving us 60 minutes means that this is probably something that is going to take a while to finish. I don't know where to really start. Maybe like here. We have me 1. Escape. We 2. 3 is curse. So there's this number here that's 7. And 7 means you, right? Or 7 means vision. I guess there's 2 7s. There's 1 7 here and there's another 7 here. Or maybe we're supposed to match the numbers across from here. We have me and haunt. Haunt me. Okay. And then we have 2, which is we. There, and then there's no number 2 here. 3 is lies and curse. 4 is always and pain. All right, interesting. Nothing we can interact with there. So what do these words mean? Graduation, silence, forever, scream, heartbeat. I don't know exactly what to do from here. Oh, we have a... Oh, okay, I see. So what is this? So the numbers here are out of order. This is not a clock. When I clicked on this, I thought this was a clock, but this is not. This set 572089364052110. So how does this one work? So that book is interactable. It's not interactable. Oh, here we go. We have a lot of words. We have Emily, Lumi, Anna, Lily, Gwen, is that how you say it? Gwen? Okay, Jane and Diana, Jane and Mackie. So, okay, so this is not interactable. This is just to show something. WM, okay, so WLY, okay, I don't know what that means. Oh, infinity is 2. Here we go, we have a 2 here. And then I still don't know what this means. DBAC. Unless that's like something to do with like a cipher, but I'm not sure. Oh, there's a 5 over here. So the screen poster has a 5. The only numbers that I see are right here. Blood. Yeah, blood. And then this has a 7. 7 is you vision. Oh, we can open this up. Hold on. Okay, I guess not. I thought we can interact with that. There's the lock here. Code pad. Can't open that. Can't open those. Nothing here seems of use. Because I want to try to solve this without, you know, without any help. But I don't think I can do that. Okay, so this does not open for some reason. We're just zooming in. 6 minutes with no idea how to start this. It is hard. I think, yeah, we're gonna definitely need someone else here to help us figure this out. All right, that's enough though. I think that's enough. Otherwise, I'm gonna start overthinking again. That's enough of the escape room. I'm sure it's a great game. I just didn't get that far into it yet. Okay, that's kind of scary. Hollowborn Horror. This is a 65% though, so doesn't look great. Knock twice stress test. Okay. Pushing together. Oh, Diffusal is such a good game for like 2 people because basically this is basically keep talking and no one dies or something like that. Basically, one person has to solve the bomb itself, and then the other person has the instructions on how to solve the bomb. So the person with the instructions has to guide the person with the bomb, and then they have to just communicate with one another, and then you'll eventually arrive at a solution. Luce. This game is alpha made entirely by a solo developer. Expect bugs. Luce is a horror game revolving around exploration, puzzle solving, and survival. Okay, inspired by Apeirophobia and Backrooms Wiki, another horror game. All right. Autophobia, Subconscious, Episode 2. This one has an 88, so I'm assuming that it's pretty good. Violence District, Whispering Pines, Autophobia, Hitman Card Game, Midnight Game Show, Demonology. I believe Demonology is close to Phasmophobia. Trespass. I still think about this game that me and John, like Trespass is also a very, very good horror game, but it hasn't updated, so nothing we can do there. Yeah, yeah, this is the game I was talking about, Terminal. I do not know. What is this? Deep Blue. Like a submarine type of game. It's a co-op exploration game. Support to 4 players. Set out to explore an unknown vast deep ocean with no guaranteed return. Discover new items, entities, structures, decor, and strange properties of the water. You explore in a quota-style, lore-heavy game. It's quota-style, so it's kind of like Lethal Company, maybe? I think maybe that's how it would work. Okay. Death in a Box. Okay, so this is like a death game competition. Okay, I'm just trying to look for what to play right now. This has a 98% rating. 700,000 visits. Scary. Oh, okay. It's a story horror game. Interesting. Okay. Let me just find something. You know, let's find something. We only played 1 game today. Let's find something at least. Something. Scary Sushi. I have no idea what that is. Oh, Pressure, dude. I love Pressure, but I can't beat it. I would love to play Pressure, but and win, but it's so hard. Midnight Call. Isn't it Midnight Call? This looks like Fierce to Fathom. No, this looks like the Fierce to Fathom game. All right. What is good right now? I've heard a lot about Forsaken. All right, give me a moment. Give me a moment here, guys, to look for something. I know I know I should have probably planned this out way in advance, but bear with me here, guys. Maybe I should play a tower defense game. Tower defense is interesting. I wonder if this is still a thing. This is a game that I played a long time ago. I don't know if it's still I think it's still here. Okay. So there's this obby game called the 100 Stage Project. And this is like an obby game that has, well, you know, 100 stages. Apparently the description is being flagged for moderation. 50 people played this. 45% like ratio. Let me give this a shot and see if it's still like the same as it was. Yeah, so this is basically yeah, right here. So if you don't put instant death, it'll slowly die. I would prefer to have instant death. That way it just like it doesn't immediately, like, I don't know. Okay. Yeah, okay. So I'm on stage 48, and this is the reason why I'm stuck on this stage is because, I mean, you can see here it's a bunch of thin platforms. Now, if I've learned anything from stage, oh, okay, I think I broke the game somehow because I'm able to just walk through the lava for some reason. But the reason why this game is difficult is because the way that they make the stages is pretty difficult. I think I'm supposed to go here, right? Okay, maybe not there. Here, here, then here, 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 and then here, and there, then okay, then fall. Yeah, this one is tough. This one's definitely tough. Okay, so there we go. Go there, and then here. Nope, don't go there. Okay, for some reason the game just doesn't want to register the lava anymore. Oh, okay, so we'll go here, 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 then here. Turn around and then jump here, here, and then here, here. Yeah, I got really close to beating this one time, but like again, the thin platforms really mess with you. But I mean, like, okay, well, that's enough of the 100 Stage Project. Oh man, it's too funny. I love the 100 Stage Project though. It's pretty cool. All right, you know what? Let's play bowling. Let's try a little bit of bowling here. Let me find the bowling game. There we go. 10 pins bowling. The lanes bowling. Yeah, we didn't get to finish the round last time, so I'll just play solo. All right, let's do this. And my character is freakishly tall. You'll love to see that. All right, the fun thing about this game is that you can actually curve the ball. That's the interesting part. Go ahead and do reception, the lanes, host new game. So we're gonna host a new game over here. Then hold to set up. We'll turn that one off. Beginner barriers, we don't need those. Okay, let's begin. Alright, it's my turn. So I think this is my lane right here, yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and grab the standard one. Weight. I'll go with like a mid-weight, I think, like a 11. Okay. I'm gonna aim here, and then depending on how you draw the line is like how the ball is gonna go. So we're gonna draw it pretty straight, 0 spins. It's gonna go straight, almost a strike there, pretty close. 9 pins. Okay, and then yep, go ahead and grab a ball again, aim it over here, and then yeah, put almost no spin on it. There we go. Very easy. I'm pretty sure if you put some spin, you're gonna be able to better hit the pins. Like, you can try to get fancy with it if you want to, but like, for example, if I like aim all the way over here and then curve it like this, the ball will actually curve. It didn't curve enough because I didn't draw the line enough, but it depends on how you draw that line. If you draw the line extremely to the left, it will cause it to like really curve, but that's only if you really want it to curve. I'm still trying to figure out the sweet spot for the bowling thing as well. Let me turn up the sound. There we go. All right. So let me aim like this way, and then we're gonna draw like a 5 spin like this. Like that. Like you can kind of see what I'm getting at there. See like a kind of worked. All right. So now we gotta do a split here. We're gonna probably hit that one in the very side. So let's do this one, and then draw almost no spin. We're trying to make it so that this pin will collide with that one. I think we missed because we only ended up hitting one pin, unfortunately, but that's okay. All right, let's try this with a little bit less spin. So let's do 2.9. There we go. 2.9 worked a little better. You also have to like kind of figure out the sweet spot as well. All right, I'm gonna really lean into this one. Here we go, and then just do almost no spin. That one. Never mind. Okay, it curved a little bit to the right because I added 1 spin. No problem. All right, let's try this again. So, okay, 0.8 spin. So I barely spun that one. That's a gutter ball for sure. Oops. All right. Yeah, you gotta really like hit the spin. I'm just gonna go ahead and toss this one like normal. No need to get fancy with it. Okay, 7 pins, not bad. Okay, so let's grab the ball again. Let's put a little bit more spin. 2.2, negative 2.2. You know, I kind of worked. I think I need at least like 3 spin. 3 spin to hit the optimal, but I have to basically use muscle memory. So 1 spin. Okay, it's fine. No problem. All right, let's go ahead and do this, and then do a 3.2. This might be good. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. 3.2 is optimal spin. If I aim it all the way to the right and then do a 3.2 spin, very good. Just like this, but I have to recreate that. Okay, I can even zoom it in right here. 4 spin, a little bit more than I wanted. Yeah, it's gonna end up on like the middle of the other side. You basically have to do muscle memory on this one. All right. So let's go ahead and zoom in. I want to slide this pin over there. So we're going to do this. And then draw it straight. 0 spin. So it's perfectly going to be straight. Okay, we got this one, but we didn't slide it enough. Okay. So here we're going to aim it right here. And draw a 7.2 spin. Oh boy. Okay, yeah, that's definitely not going to work. That's a little too harsh. Okay, let's go ahead and aim it like right here and draw it straight. Okay, I need to figure out the correct adjustment for this. Okay, so right here and then 4.7. That's a little much. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I think, well, maybe 3 and 4 are like the sweet spot. If I can figure out how to land those consistently, then it'll work. 3.2. Yeah, see, 3.2 and like 4 are very, very good. 10 strikes. Look at that. Amazing. Okay, so right there, and then 4.3. A little harsh on the spin there, but that's okay. Okay, nice. Okay, hold on, I'm getting a DM. All right, here we go. We got. Let's play this again. Yeah. Okay. I want to figure out the exact like amount. 5.8, too much. Way too much spin. I mean, we dropped 7 pins, I think, so that's pretty good. All right, let's grab this one and then just aim it right towards the center here, and then just do little spin. There we go, easy. The physics in this game are pretty interesting. I've always wondered how like Roblox physics works and how all of this kind of like goes through. So it's kind of interesting. All right, let's go here and then 4.3. Okay, that's a pretty solid spin. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna have to really nail this one. Okay. I want to try to get it like really, really narrow. 7-10 split right here. Okay, a little bit to the right. Okay. We got the 2, we didn't get the last one. Tough. Yeah, the splits are always really tough. Here. 4.7. That's a little bit much. Okay, we got it. We made it work. Yeah, I love curving the ball. Curving the ball is so fun. I'm sure you guys know, like whenever I played like Goalbound or Blue Lock Rival, I was always like adamant about curving the ball. Cause curving the ball is just fun. Wow. Okay. I don't know if you saw that, but the pin just like leaped in the air, and then just fell on top of the other one, and then just got it. Okay. No need to add spin on this one. There we go. Easy. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this. Okay, 5.2 is a little much. Yeah. Okay, well, we got a backslide on that one. Kind of weird backslide, but we got it. Okay, and then go ahead and aim right here, and then just let it rip. Boom. 3. Nice. Yeah. I think we're getting better. We just have to figure out like the correct amount of spin. Like aiming here is great, I think. There we go. Pretty precise. 3.1. I don't think that's enough. Okay, that works. 9 pins. I'll take that. Yeah, maybe 3. Yeah, 3 and 4 are definitely good. 5 is way too much. And I think also the speed at which you draw the line determines how fast the ball goes. Like if you draw the line really like slowly, the ball will go slow. But speed is power, I think. Speed, like I feel like bowling, the faster the ball goes, the more power it has. 3.4. It's not too bad. Nice. Good strike. Okay, like let me try throwing this down the center and just drawing the line really slowly. Yeah, see if I draw the line extremely slow, you know, the ball will go really slow. Okay, this will be interesting. Okay, I'm gonna draw this one. I'm gonna draw. Okay, all right. I tried to slide that pin over. Maybe I should have just went for the 2 on the side and then call it a day after that, but it's whatever. Okay, there. 2.4, that's not enough. Okay. But it's all on the left side, so we can just slam all the pins on the left and then just go from there. Like basically hit it right here and then have that pin slide over to the left. There we go, no spin. Or barely any spin. Oh, okay, we missed it. Good attempt, I think. Okay, let's go ahead and aim it right here and then draw the curve, 4.1. Okay, that was like straight middle pin. Split. Okay, so I'm gonna do this and just try to slide that one as much as I can. Okay, never mind. The splits are hard. The splits are definitely hard. Alright, we'll do one more game and then we'll switch. One more game. 4 spin, okay. And boom, a split. Okay. I didn't zoom in properly for that one, so. 2 spin. I think that might just, yeah. 2 spin just might not even be in the right direction. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. I aim it like right around here. 4.8 might be a bit much. Never mind, we're good. It just works. 2.9. Oh wow, hold on. That was kind of slick. Okay. One spin to the right, but we got it. Yeah, like I'm pretty sure like one spin you'll see it curve slightly. As long as it's below 1, it shouldn't really curve that all that much. Like 2 and 3 is where it really starts to curve. Oh, that's barely any spin. Okay. Well, 4 pins? Okay, maybe I don't need to draw a curve, but just like draw the line in like how harsh I want the curve to be. So for example, if I just like take the ball here and then do this, right? And then let's say I draw from this line to up there, it'll cause a 3 spin. Yeah, you don't need to necessarily curve the ball like that much, you know? Like you don't need to do like a whole C curve or a moon curve. You just draw the line however you want it. So let's try that again here, and then yeah, 2.1, maybe a little bit more. Okay, maybe that's the thing. Maybe that's the trick. Instead of like relying on just trying to hit the same thing over and over again, you just find a landmark and draw it from landmark to landmark, and then that will probably be a little bit more consistent. It is a mouse after all, so it's not going to be completely accurate all the time, but it'll give me a good sense of where to aim. So if I aim like right here and then draw from this one to there, it'll be a 2.7. Okay. It has to be a little bit more curved, so draw it more to the left. Okay. Here we go. And then to draw it straight, you just find the straight point. Oh, I didn't see there was another pin. I thought that was 3 pins. Oops. All right. So let's aim it right here again, and then I'm gonna start clicking from this thing right here, and then curve it like that. Nice. Okay. 3 pins left. Yeah, just draw it from landmarks. And this one just don't really need to care too much. Never mind. Just completely missed that one. Yeah. Okay, like so. 4.2. Okay. I mean that could work. All right, all of the right side. 6 pins. All right. Here, draw it straight. Boom. Cleared out everything. All right. Spare. All right, let's go and grab this ball right here. Would a heavier ball be more? I mean, I think in terms of like how weight would work, I feel like a heavier ball would deal more damage, but it would be much harder to curve. And then a lighter ball would be way easier to curve, but like less damage or less like power. A little bit of curve, but should still. All right, whatever. No problem. And yeah, 129. Not bad. That's pretty fun. I liked it. Yeah, the physics in that game, pretty fun to work with. Supermarket together. Oh, hold on. What is this? And okay, and jump scares. Okay. I think I played this before, but I don't remember like what the ending was. Let me try this again. Let me play this game again. Yeah, I'm just gonna do a 1 player. No need to go into this with multiplayer. There we go. Who was it? One player. Warning. This game includes loud sound effects, mild strobe lighting, and sensitive content. For best experience, wear headphones and play in a dark setting. Now, keep in mind that they didn't say jump scares. They said loud noises, but not jump scares. So I better not see any jump scares. We recommend you take notes throughout the game. This will help you determine your final decision in the end. Hello, it's nice to finally meet you. This game's kind of loud. Hold on. Oh, no wonder my Roblox sound is to the max on the volume mixer. Thank you for joining Row Detectives. We are very glad that you have come to help us. Today's mystery is the Movada Hotel. Lily Smith was found dead in her hotel room early hours this morning. Your job today is to find out what happened to Miss Smith. We have 3 suspects who might know what happened to her. Suspect 1 is Katie Jones, Miss Smith's friend. Okay. Suspect number 2 is Albert Hall, the owner of the Movada Hotel. Suspect 3 is Lauren Davis, a guest at the Movada Hotel. So we have a friend, the owner, and then just a guest. Okay. You'll find out more about these suspects later. Okay. Now let's head over to the Movada Hotel and begin this investigation. Alright, let's do it then. I'm about to solve a mystery here. Oh. Okay, you didn't tell me that it would be super dark. Let me turn on the sound. This game look a bit scary. Alright. Hello, welcome to the Movada Hotel. My name is Albert. Hello, Albert. We are from Row Detectives. I am here to investigate what happened to Miss Smith. Alright, I only have a limited amount of information about that. Could you tell me what you know? Miss Smith shared a hotel room with her friend, Miss Jones. Miss Smith and Miss Jones frequently roamed the hotel during the night. I looked at the CCTV and Miss Jones was roaming the hotel late last night without Miss Smith. Okay, that's kind of interesting. Thank you, Albert. I will be back for more information later as you are one of my suspects. Me? A suspect? That is crazy. If you have any other questions, I'll be here. Better not be you, Albert. But nonetheless, I have to be very suspicious. Note from Detective 05 1945. After investigating the Movada Hotel due to the incident, we have not discovered the hidden treasure. Members of the public are attempting to find it too. Some people have reported paranormal activity in the hotel. Interesting. Key. Okay, we have no evidence. What's that? A door handle? Oh. That's kind of scary. Can you interact with the phone? Okay. Let's move up there. Ooh, gee. Hey, you said no jump scares, brother. Brother. Don't do that. Dude, I'm so on edge with these games, man. Well, I mean, they technically didn't say no jump scares. They just said loud sounds and stuff. I didn't expect that. Oh man, I'm Katie. Yeah. Sure, ask me anything. I hope. Wait, okay. Can I ask you a few questions, please? Sure, ask me anything. I hope you find out what happened. Or is it true you and Lily roamed the hotel late at night? Oh yes, we were exploring the hotel due to its history. Okay. The hotel's history? Haven't you heard? The hotel owner's family is full of murderers. Oh. The hotel is haunted and has many secrets. Why are you exploring the hotel by yourself last night? Where was Lily? Oh, me and Lily had an argument about something. She stayed in our room. Thanks, Katie. I'm going to collect evidence from the room now. Go ahead. Good luck. Oh. Gone in a snap. Alright. This is a little interesting. Okay, we have a button. It's evidence number 2. Okay, and then we have a bunch of books here. We don't know anything about the books, or we can't click anything about the books. Maybe something behind the pillow or something? This game's scary. 2 out of 4 are hidden nearby. What does that mean? 2 men found dead in the basement of the Movada Hotel. Hotel manager Paul Hall and wife Mary Hall were arrested on suspicion of murder. Paul Hall and Mary Hall. Albert is probably their son, if I had to assume. Don't look in that mirror, guys. Don't look in there. Ugh. Oh, the murder weapon. It's a knife. Okay. What's that? Evidence 3? There's one more piece of evidence here. Evidence 4. Okay. Hey now, don't do anything. No jump scares, please. Oh boy. Oh, come on, guys. Don't do that. Okay. So what do we have here? The pieces are hidden, scattered everywhere. Seek the star and the moon. Seek the sun and the cloud. Behind those lie the treasure. So we have a knife, a button. A button makes it kind of suspicious because Albert, like, at least with the clothing that he's wearing, could suggest a button. The button, or yeah, it could be him. The star, I don't know. I don't know what the star has to do with anything. But, okay. Uh-oh. Put the handle back. Ah! Who are you? You're just the... Oh yeah, you're just the... Why is she down here? Hi there, I was just heading out. Oh, Lauren. You are one of my suspects. Can I talk to you quickly? Sure. I don't know too much. I'm staying in the room which is opposite those girls. What are you doing down here? See, that's what I'm trying to wonder. I was down here reading books about the hotel and its history. Again, Hotel and history. It's always back to that subject. Do you know about any secrets here? I don't know any secrets about the hotel. Sorry. Okay. Do you know what happened to Miss Smith? I think the other girl did it. She keeps sneaking around the hotel. Okay, so we got people suspecting other people now. I heard the two girls having an argument, and now one of them is dead. Interesting. Did you ever meet Miss Smith? I met Lily once. She stole something that was mine. What did she steal from you? That does not matter. Now excuse me. I need to go find something. Wait, if you look in the back there, you'll notice that there's like some kind of star. That's what the star is used for. Right here. You guys see that? Spent a few days searching treasure. They have been trying to stop us. One of them is protecting it. The other one is trying to get to it before us. We hope we... Oh, okay. We've decided to close the current case. The Movado Hotel and its owners will not speak up about the treasure relatives have hid many years ago. The couple remain guilty of murdering two men. The two men were supposedly seeking the family treasure. Interesting. See, the star is here, right? That's what makes it interesting. That star shape. The cloud. I found the cloud. Okay, I guess we have to go look for the stuff then. Okay. Don't look, don't look. Albert's still there. Suitcases. Okay. Yeah, if I take the star is there, like in the basement. So that's where I put it, and then eventually I'll find something. Yeah, see, the star is there. So that means that there's probably something in the room. Not this room. Is there like a moon or something? The sun. I found the sun. Wait, 2 of 4 are hidden nearby. That must mean the I think they must be talking about the items, right? Yeah, they must be talking about the items. 2 of 4 are hidden nearby. So 2. So we found the star in there, and we found the sun as well. So that means that, and we also found a cloud inside of the. Yeah, here's the moon. Okay, here we go. We got everything we need. The moon and the sun. And now what? Oh, okay. We need a plank. Dude, I'm gonna head up there and Albert's gonna be gone. I swear. What the? Why did this just open? The plank of wood must be in here somewhere. Oh, I hate mazes, man. Do I swing? Something better not be following me in here. Otherwise, like, this game is already giving me the chills, man. Look, I love it. Like the whole detective thing is great, but like, I do not do good with horror games on my own. This is why I need like someone there. Which is why I often play horror games with Josh. So yeah. Anyways, I'm just gonna keep yapping on right now in order to keep myself sane, because otherwise I'm gonna find myself in a pretty I don't know. The quietness is gonna get to me. So plank. Okay. Ah. Hello. Whoa. Okay. I'm getting close. Who's that? Whoa. Evidence 5. A piece of Lily's dress. What's going on here? A gun. A gun. Wait, this is not an evidence. Oh, wait, this is a puzzle. V. Hold on. Oh, no. V. Oh, wait, no, that's 5. 5, 7. What? Wait, there's a whole stash in here. What is that? Hair? Oh, it's gotta be Albert. No, it's gotta be Albert, dude. Paper. Paper goes up here. Pink, black, yellow. Pink, black, yellow. What did I do? Oh, that clicked the button. 3. Oh, no. Okay. I see what this is. So this basically tells me which ones which one should be on, which one should not be on. So 5 is off. 5 is off, 7 is on. 1 is on. Yeah. How do I turn it on? Do we need like a wrench or something? Yeah, see like this one? What happened? Okay, I don't know what I did there. That one just opened. Suspect's note. Stop the others from reaching the treasure. Figure out how to get the treasure. Steal the treasure and leave town. Oh, man. Wait, did I just click the thing and it just worked? Huh? Hold on, did I just end up clicking stuff and it just worked? No way. Oh, never mind. I'm dumb. Okay. So 4 is on. 1 is on, I know that for sure. There was one over here. 6 is on. 3 is on. 3, 7. 3, 7. Got it. That's the last one. Money! What does it mean though? This is the treasure. This must have been the treasure everyone was seeking. Here, go back to... Oh, they're not gonna let me leave. Welcome back, detective. Never mind. They let me leave. Okay. I hope you're doing well. You have gathered some good evidence at the crime scene. Well done. Now it is time to use your detective brain. Take some time to review the evidence and choose who you think it was. Once you have thought about it, stand on the panel in front of your suspect. So we have clothing button. See, like, none of them are wearing any buttons necessarily. Albert's the only one who I think is like a button, right? We spent a few days searching for the treasure. They've been trying to stop us. One of them is protecting it, and the other one is trying to get to it before us. Now, it did mention like the other halls, right? Albert Hall is definitely there. I don't know if okay. Actually, let me go back in the stream, and I want to see if that weapon cabinet had like knives in it. If it did, then we know. Then I feel like I know for sure that, yeah, it did have knives. It did have knives. Okay, so then it must be Albert then. Yeah, because like dark hair. No one here has dark hair except these two. Stop the others from reaching the treasure. Figure out how to get to the treasure. Steal the treasure and leave the town. Whoa. Wait, she admitted to it? Those girls were so close to getting treasure. I needed to stop them. Albert was trying to protect the treasure from everyone. He would have been my next victim. I will be back one day. I will get my hands on that treasure. So whoa. So she actually just admitted to it. Okay, I thought it was Albert. But no, it's actually her. But like, did she plant... Okay, the dark hair probably came from him to trying to protect the treasure. Okay, I think I get it. I think like, in terms of piecing it together, it makes logical sense. It makes logical sense. Because maybe the hair was either Albert's hair because he was trying to protect it, or she was taking that hair and planting it as evidence in order to throw us off. Because she definitely threw me off. I would have still suspected Albert if she had not come clean. But that note as well. But that note kind of points it towards her. Because of the fact that it talked about like what to do with the treasure. Because Albert already knows of the treasure, there would be no reason for him to like use that note because he already knows of it, right? So that means that if he wanted to take the treasure, he could. Albert could have already taken the treasure if he wanted to. But that note kind of points it towards the fact that like someone else wanted that treasure. And she was kind of suspicious from the very beginning. Because she was down there reading. But that looks really sus. My bad. Apologies to Albert for suspecting him on that one. No, we did it. Dude, such a good game, man. I gotta get better at identifying like these things, because clearly I would have sent the wrong man to jail there. Okay, let's Okay, so we have another 40 minutes before we end the stream. We're only gonna do a 2-hour stream today. Let me figure out what to do next. What is next from here? What is this? Inscription? Fan game. Oh, I don't know how to play an Inscription. Twisted. Severe weather. Oh yeah, huh? This is like, yeah, I've seen this before. Imagine. Oh, Imagine is such a good game too. So many horror games, man. I mean, this is what happens when you play so many horror games. It just recommends you more horror games. Dude, work at a pizza place? Man, work at a pizza place. It's like, I remember it so well. Yu-Gi-Oh! Reborn. This looks interesting. Like, this doesn't look like Roblox at all. This is like a PS1. Yeah, PSX. Atmosphere, yeah. Bloody Massacre. Alright. Zaibatsu. Japan roleplay. I think I've actually played Zaibatsu before. But like, it was early on. Piggy? Yeah, Piggy's still going. Burger? Wait, this looks like a game that already exists. I've seen this before. Oh, it's whatever. Hero Grand Soul. PvE multiplayer Souls-like fantasy RPG inspired by Elden Ring. Explore the massive open world of Emera to uncover the secrets of the Grand Soul. An unfathomable threat emerges from forgotten history. Last signs of the Great Burning. Ooh, actually, 19 players only, 85% like ratio, and 400,000 visits. Do I want to try this out? Oh, 10 to 60 hours of gameplay. No grinding, just raw content. Okay. Let's give this game a shot. Hero of the Grand Soul. Okay. Continue. Looks good so far. First Void Sea. Abundant stat scaling. Why do I look like that? Memories of the old world linger in regret. Souls lost in an eternal forgotten struggle. Searching endlessly for someone to remember them. Hey, character customization. Let's go. Alright. Villager, a mage, an oracle. Whoa, okay. Can I just pick, like, which one I want to be? Villager, just normal average villager. Your decision to leave the village worries the townsfolk. When will you return? Perhaps you never will. They trust you too much. You will succeed. A mage. Mage utilize the power lingering in Amora's atmosphere. A majority come from the school of Starlight, where young mages learn the basics of cosmic magic. Oracles are followers of the great golden men and the mother of gold sign, Draconiacs. Said to be the last remnants of the ancient elves of Altherith. Alarith. Sorry. They use the power of the gold sign to repel the Yuna's wrath and heal their allies. Okay. Warriors of Novalite wore heavy titanium plates and carried large swords. Their resenthe was unparalleled, surpassing those of the magic relying Mithril Knights. Was their res strength allowed them to outlive Mytherius. Okay, and then rogues are once known as great. Their kingdom fell long ago. Only the young ones reviving its legend through story. I kind of like rogue, but let me check here. So, villager, your stats are all balanced out. Mages have no divinity. Oracles have divinity though. Instinct, resolve, soul. No divinity here. I feel like rogue would be nice. I like rogue a lot. Yeah, I'll go with rogue. Basic hair. All right, let me see what kind of hair we got. These look like the standard Roblox hairs. So we have this hair, that hair. Okay, that one. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, that's like standard protagonist hair. It's 23 bald. Okay. I think we'll just go with like this one. Oh, secondary hair. Okay, I could take secondary. It's great. Sure, let's just go with that one. Paint it with, let's go with pink. We like pink here. So, okay, that's a little too light. Maybe a little bit lighter. That's a little too light. Yeah, that's a little too dark. That'll work. There we go. Okay, skin color, we'll just, let me see. So, okay, I don't want, okay, there's a bunch of different ones here. Okay, we'll just go with the standard one. Eyes, okay. Some of these eyes are pretty interesting. Alright, let's go with this one. Brows. This smirk that he has. What's up with this smirk? Okay, mouth. So, yeah, that one, this one. I want to be angry. He's not angry, but we'll go with a small smile. Extra? These like scars and stuff? Okay. Blush. Sweat. Okay. Okay. You can change stats and appearance later. Okay, got it. So I can still customize my character. Oh, nice. I got armor. You hear the song? Aren't you a forgotten? That's cool. You got armor and stuff? I love that. Press inventory. Oh, I see. Oh, the song. Land memories. Leave the realm of void, the sea of ash. Along forgotten world one must dream. Follow the white light formed by beautiful butterflies. Okay. And then yeah, you can sprint and stuff. That's cool. So B, close, open, close inventory, crafting, press. Okay, got it. Got it. Spell, offhand, main hand, and consumables. Yeah, this is pretty Souls-like. What's going on, RJ? Welcome to the stream. Fragments are resting points. You can fast travel between fragments. Okay, got it. Let me interact with that. Fragment unearth it. Okay, yeah, this is pretty much just Dark Souls. Yeah, I mean they did say Souls-like. So whoa, split the bridge there. How do I get back up? Okay, well, I'm gonna have to find a way up. What game is that? It's a game called Hero of the Grand Soul. I'm just trying it out and seeing like what it's all about. It kind of looked cool. Ouch. Let me figure out what I need to do here. Do I have much? I have my... Okay, I have my gear and stuff, but... Alright. Oh, I have my bow. Nice. You have no more arrows. Okay, so I have to get arrows first. I see. I don't have arrows, do I? Yep. No arrows. Equipment. Oh, main hand weapon. Hold on. Oh, I have it. I have an S-Stock. I have this. Okay, this I want. But how do I use it though? That's the thing. Okay. Oh, okay. Hold on. Oh, I see. Okay, so it's C. C is how I use this one. Yeah, okay, I got it. All right, I need to just prepare myself before I get into this here. Is there a way to mouse lock? No. Okay. I can lock onto an enemy somehow. Ah. Oh, Q. Q is the mouse lock. Okay, and then F is roll. Okay, got it. Okay, I'm figuring out the controls. I got it. I got it. Huh. Okay. Just checking right now. I think the stream was lagging a bit. It's still kind of lagging. Yeah, it's pretty laggy. Let me test something real quick. One second. Okay. If I leave the game, is this still gonna lag or is it gonna go back to normal? Okay, now it's normal. Now the stream is fine. Okay, I guess playing the game made it lag. Like there are some games that I can't play on Roblox or like can't play while I'm streaming because for some reason they just end up lagging my stream. I just have no idea why. All right, fair enough. But I think Heroes of the Soul is very good. It's a very good game. I'll have to play it on my own sometime. Or maybe it's just my internet is not good right at the moment. Let me check how my speed is cuz it's probably because of my upload speed to be honest. Let me see here. No, my upload speed is fine. Upload speed is at 35, so I don't understand why it's lagging so much. That doesn't make any sense. All right, well, we got about 25 minutes before I end here. So let me just figure out what to do next. I think I'd like to try to visit like an old game. You know what? Let's go into Car Crushers. Car Crushers 2. This is a game that I played a lot with Coco back in the day. Coco, for those who don't remember, is oh well, okay, they started the nuke. All right, never mind. Let me go to a different server that doesn't have a nuke. Can I have a different server? Okay, that's the same server. Give me like a different server. Or maybe just playing a private server. Yeah, I'll just play my private server. Okay, so yeah, so Car Crushers 2 is like a game that I played back in the day with Coco. This is a game that I actually grinded through like a lot. I have some pretty cool cars. Let me just wait for everything to load in, and then we'll go from there. So Car Crushers 2, like I have these cars here. Like right now I'm currently using the Koenigsegg. I think this might be a Koenigsegg Jesco, if in reality I'm not sure. But it is worth like how much? It's worth a pretty penny. Because I'm sitting at a couple billion right now. Where is the car? Let me figure out how much I have at the moment. Okay, hold on, let me exit out of the game. So I have 23 billion money. So 23 billion money, and how much is that, or what can I do with? Cost that much platina. Okay. So 20 billion was, yeah, I think 20 billion was how much I had. Order from low to high, high to low. Let's go high to low. 4 billion. So I'm currently sitting at, where is it? I'm trying to find 20 billion right here. I'm sitting right here, and then from here it just becomes the platinum bars. I don't know how to. Also this one, and that one requires a like. Okay, all right. Let me go ahead and spawn in my car, and we'll go from there. Oh, dang, I have to find the Koenigsegg again. There it is. Spawn in. Okay, there we go. So Car Crushers 2, pretty simple game. All you have to do is really just I'm gonna go down row 4. Basically just shred your car, and then that lets you get money out of it. I like to use the Super Blast, this blast one, what is it called? The Super Blast, yep. Because this one just basically destroys the car almost instantly. Okay, go ahead and activate that, and oh, the car is too low. Well then. All right. Well, I can't. Okay, I can't destroy it with this one. I guess the black hole would work. Okay, let's go. Let's use the black hole instead. Takes a bit to get up there though. Okay, so let's go ahead and start up the black hole, and then we'll move the car and enable conveyor. There we go. You see, like, the car now gets sucked into the black hole, and it's completely gone. And I get money out of that. What a fun game, huh? What a fun game. Alright. Let me respawn the car real quick. There's also the nuke. The nuke is kind of fun, but it, like, the nuke takes forever to get into. Ouch. Because, like, you have to go down the whole staircase, and then let me find it. Conveyor, speed fast. Yeah, you can see here now it's actually like, now my car is down there. For some reason my car doesn't want to. Here we go. Let me get back up to here, and after that we just press the button to blow it up. And then we just drop a whole nuke on the car. And I get myself a 100 and 100 like $100 million for just blowing up my car. That's awesome. I don't know. That's how the game is. I kind of stopped playing Car Crushers a while ago just because I feel like I hit a plateau where I just have to grind again, and I'd rather not do that. A lot of these games that I play are just grinding games in and of itself. Maybe that's the problem. Me just playing grinding games all the time. I don't know what to say. Okay, next game. Let's see. The next game might be our last one, depending on some things. T-Man's playing Roblox. That's kind of cool. He's playing Eternal Towers. Are there badges in this game that be your first tower, beat 10 towers, 25? You know what? Let's give it a shot. Let's join T-Man. Ring 1 difficulty. Oh, okay. Ring 1 limbo. Okay. So difficulty chart, beginner towers. Okay, let's try this out then. See how difficult these towers are. Oh, there it is. Okay. I mean, this is like the lowest difficulty, so I don't assume it's that hard to figure out. I mean, again, if I can get through trial 4, then I feel like I'll be able to get through this. Maybe. So we go here, and then I don't think these blocks kill you right away. I think they just they sap away your health. So, okay, elevator. Jump onto this one, then jump here, jump on top here, and then take the conveyor. Down this way, jump here, jump. I believe you jump here. Yeah, you jump here, and then you jump here, jump over here, jump here. I took a little bit of damage there, and then this one you just use the little wheel to get up here, jump here, here, and then just gotta be careful like that. And yeah, that's a slide. And then jump up here, up here, and then up here, like that. And careful of this thing. Jump here, and then here. Jump there. Up here. Jump here. Over to the left. Here, and then jump there. And then, yeah. There. And then here. Okay, I took damage again. All right, there we go. And then up here, do a little Neo there. Neos. Oh, fell back down again. I think I just walked off. Oops. All right, let me catch up on where I fell. Okay, so we can do this, and then we just jump back up. All right, let's redo this section here. I think I got curious, and then I kind of overstepped a bit there, but no problem. We can just get back up there. Not a problem at all. Conveyor over here, and then jump here, there, up here, over here, and then right there, jump there, take the conveyor. Jump up here, do this, that, this, that, this, that, and then this. Jump on top of this bridge, do a Neo once again, jump up here, do this, and then be careful right here. Jump there, and then jump on top of this one, go here, jump here, and then you use this one. So those blocks with the X's on them, you use those to like push. It's pretty interesting. And then this is be an elevator, yep, and then go ahead and do this, jump onto the truss, jump here, here, and then jump here, push that out of the way, on top of here, do this, do that, and then here, there, yep, right there, and then push this forward, jump off, on top of here, run here, wait for the elevator block to come down, jump on the elevator block, jump on top of here, and then push this block all the way over here, jump on top of the conveyor, then wait for elevator block, here, elevator block, and then go on here, and now we just have to finish up the rest of it. Hey, what's up, T-Man? Welcome to the stream. Okay, right here, and then here, jump here, and then here, jump there, and then pretty sure these are like climbable, so you just do this, climb on top of that, on top of here, go here, move these out of the way, jump there, and then we move on. Good luck. Okay. I mean, so far I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty alright. Okay. Then you push this block out like that, jump on top of here, and then avoid the little spinning thing here. Jump there, take the conveyor around, jump, and then jump on top of this Ferris wheel block, jump there, and then you push that, and then that's gonna create a little bridge for us, like a domino effect. That's kind of cool. Top of this bridge, go here, jump on top of this, jump down, jump here, avoid this block, avoid that block, jump here, push this out of the way, push that out of the way, climb up the truss, wait for the elevator block. Okay, jump onto the elevator block, and then wait for it, jump on top of here, and then this little thing, just like, I usually just jump to stop the momentum. Here, and then just jump here, jump on top of here, avoid the spinning, those death blocks, here, on top of here, here, jump on here, wait for it, jump on here, jump down, get on top of the ladder, jump, ladder, jump, here, and then this is like an angled truss. Angled truss, you can actually do some interesting stuff with that. Okay, push that block, then go over here, avoid the kill blocks and everything, jump on top, there, and then there, jump on here, jump. Okay. We're almost to the top. I see the top up there. So, yep. On here. Wait for the elevator. Jump on top of here. Jump on to this truss. And then this should just take us to the top. So, there you go. First tower. Not too bad. Not bad at all. I mean, granted that was like... That was the easier one. I mean, I think that was our easiest one by far. So Tower of Simple Time. I think you're ready. Okay. For Citadel of Laptop splitting. Okay. Oh, actually it does say laptop splitting. 17 floors, no vertical mobility, not for beginners. Wall hopping required. 30 minutes long. All right, I'll give it a shot and see how like how difficult it is. Okay. So, oh, I see. So you have to jump onto that block there. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, and then jump. Barely made that one. Jump on top of here. Okay, very thin platforms. And then this one you have to do like a little Neo like that. And then ladder jumps. Interesting. Okay, ladder jump, then jump on top of here, right? Yep. And then these ones you can kind of walk over, and at some point, like you get to a point where you can't walk over them like this. But yeah, climb up, careful, because it is one block wide. Okay, then we have a push block like this. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So how does that one work? Because that push block, it doesn't take me all the way. Kind of wondering. I'm gonna split my laptop. Okay. Okay, there, and then little Neo like that. Ladder jumps. Okay. Oh. I tried to jump onto it. All right. How does that push block work though? Let me see. All right, let me at least get past that push block and then figure it out. You have to jump off before it stops. Oh, okay. So you're basically using momentum. Okay. Well, I mean that makes a lot of sense. Okay. So get to the end here. Jump on. Missed it. Okay. No problem. Oops. And there. Got it. Walk to the center. Grab this truss and then walk. Oops. Alrighty. Alright, got it. And then there. And jump here and then wait for the thing. Alright. There we go. Be careful. Okay, that truss is diabolical. Jump, Neo. Okay, oh yeah, I also did confirm, like I was searching up terms the other day. Yeah, that is indeed a Neo. A Neo is basically where you jump like from one platform to the other with the wall being in the middle. Or it's basically like a wraparound jump if you want to define it simply. Because I didn't know for sure. They're called wraps in this game. I see. Yeah, because like I know like the term Neo is interesting. Because like I don't know where the term Neo came from. All I know is like that it is there. It is an obby term. And Neos are something that people do have trouble with. Because I mean, so there are like big Neos where like with like massive walls that look impossible, but you can actually make them work. So you have to jump off of that platform before it like maxes out. That is interesting. I don't know how that is possible, but I will definitely give it my best shot. Oh, there it is. Okay. Simple as that. This one, I'm assuming you just walk up the thing. Like so, and then you have to jump. Careful. Like that. And then this way. And then this one you just have to like do that sort of. Okay. Look at this side. Oh, this is interesting for sure. Okay. Okay, you just have to bite the edge on that one. This one's a rope. Got it. And these are flimsy. Okay, alright, interesting. Ah. Okay, one stud jumps. Not my favorite. Not a big fan of one studs. Oh. Okay, I see. So here. No. Here. Into the scion. And then rope, right? Use the rope. Oh. One studs. Jump up. Okay, keep jumping the wrong way. Okay, so this is a rope. That's a pretty slippery rope if you ask me. Okay, some more one studs. Okay. Oh, what is that? I hear flying battery. Uh-oh. Well, we gave it our best shot. I think we did pretty okay on that attempt. Did we get far? No. But do I think we made good progress? Yeah, it's tough. It's definitely tough. So, yeah. Anyways, guys, we are basically nearing 2 hours now, so I'm gonna probably call it a stream here, and we'll pick it up again tomorrow. So if you guys enjoyed today's Roblox stream, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to see some more Roblox content, you have any other games you want me to play, make sure to let me know in the comment section, live chat with the Discord server. I'll be back again tomorrow. We'll do some more Roblox. Next week, we're actually going to be doing Wuthering Waves, because Wuthering Waves update is going to be coming out. I believe 5.7 is not 5.7. Sorry, 2.7. I think. Yeah, 2.7 is the update coming out. So excited for that one. So we're going to be playing it. We're not going to be pulling for Augusta. We're going to be pulling for in the second phase. So that's where our asteroids are going to go. Because I don't think I really want Augusta. I think I want more for the fact that, like, I think I like more. And she's also an aero unit, which I do need someone to, like, maybe replace my rover. So maybe it'll be like a Cardathea, Chacona, and then maybe? I'm not sure. She might just be a whole DPS in and of herself, but we'll figure it out. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I'll catch everyone tomorrow for more Roblox, and yeah, take care and have fun with whatever games you guys are playing. Thank you so much. Catch you guys all later. Thank you.